What did I miss?
For what? With what? About what? Oh, last week.
We didn't do last week.
This week we didn't do
The week
anything.
before last.
Well, no, we didn't do anything last week because we had power troubles. Thank you, the city of Akron, for letting me know that the power grid sucks.
You didn't do anything the week before last week either. So
The week before last, we some shenanigans happened. What happened?
Shenanigans?
I hid in my holy hole, provided to me by.
Brand Incorporated.
ah,
Ah. Anything else happen? Anybody else was paying attention?
We were given the option to go shopping off screen, and except for me, because I am pulled up.
well, you get the option too.
I asked for some winter herbs and stuff, and me and Nessa never got together on that. None of us got together with Nessa on anything.
Nope.
I tried to, but she denied me.
The item that you were looking for is not available.
The dragon still has no money, so he can't really do any shopping.
Your princess is in another castle.
Your princess is in another castle.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The items that you are looking for are not available. And Bren didn't do any shopping for you.
Mm-hmm.
You never gave me any items to go shopping for either.
I did too.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I gave you a list of herbs that are good for protection against fire because they're in a cold place.
Yeah, we just didn't do
And
that.
we're going to a volcano.
Again, we just didn't do it.
I missed that objective by 6 damage.
And Ducky didn't do any anything.
I didn't need anything.
Vice didn't need anything. He's Gucci.
Whatever Vice needs, he can just acquire through other means.
Legitimate means and illegitimate means. And Lauren's not there. Lauren never made it to the boat.
He'll show up at some point, I'm sure.
Lauren missed his trip.
Lauren missed the boat straight up.
Wait, we were told he was on board.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, sure, he was on board.
We were told that he was doing stuff that he couldn't talk to us, but he's totally on board somewhere.
Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hello.
Totally.
I'm Dick.
He was 100% on that ship. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't miss anything at all.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we start this lovely week off. With our friends still in the port, and is... I have to put my sandwich down. How dare you?
Emotional damage.
It is the fourth day, and Xander and Calda are starting to gather the crew in the bars and the inns, and are starting to load the ship. Sylvia has also come to you, as exasperated as before. And he says to the ones that are there, so minus Lauren and minus Axel, and he says, well, it looks like you weren't the only ones being problems. When the crew saw the posters, they decided to make fun of the townspeople for being scared of a monkey man. If Caldo wasn't so scary and knew how to defuse the situation, we would have a situation. Luckily, some of our crew are locals, so they knew how to calm the, I guess, local nerves. But now there are new rumors of a night killer, and the local nobles are not about to turn a blind eye to us outsiders. So that's something that we have to deal with. I hope that Captain really hurries up, because we are no longer needed here, and or wanted.
What do you mean a night killer?
There have been murders going on in the middle of the night. Some slasher has been going into homes and, well,
Curious. When did this start?
around the time that we made port, unfortunately.
It wasn't me.
That's right. It was me.
Lauren's not even there.
Of course, they are blaming us. And obviously thinking that we have a killer on board. A mass murderer, as if we're all not.
We either got a killer on board or it's really inconvenient timing.
I vote
Or
for
somebody is trying to make us appear to be killers.
inconvenient timing. Either way, we need to get ready to go, and that means you know who needs to come from you know where.
Huh?
I don't know where.
I don't know who.
He eyes Bren suspiciously.
I'm just gonna shrug at him. Like, who knows?
Or we're leaving him here.
I don't think he would appreciate that.
I don't think you would either.
Once before.
Huh?
Huh?
What? What did you say?
He escaped once before.
Yeah, with the help of this crew. Anyways, Sylvia goes ahead and steps outside, and eerily, as if like being summoned, the royal convoy goes ahead and pulls up. And Licia and the prince are in mid conversation as they disembark. And without hesitation, Sylvia rushes to her side, where Grimshill, Amelia, and Scarlet are also following suit. The little prince suddenly finds himself surrounded by her closest crew. And she says, I'm so glad we could do this. Queen Kana will be happy to come and visit when she can. But please, won't you join us for lunch? It is the least we can do, after all. I have one last request to make, and I'm sure you will enjoy our cuisine, little prince. The prince looks nervously around him and takes her hand and goes ahead and kisses it and nods. And you could just see a snarl on Sylvia's face, as if he just wants to tear into the little pretty prince's face.
I'd like to imagine he's just covered with Grimshill's shadow. Like, it's like Grimshill's blotting out the sun.
There is no sun. Remember?
What is the sun?
Oh, true. What little light there is.
What little light there is, Grimshaw
What
has
little light
just...
there is, Grimshill is just like covering this small prince with his shadow. Poor guy can't even see the turtle's face.
Alicia just turns to Sylvia and all expressions melt from him as he turns his attention to her. And she says, Please make sure our guests are there, especially our young alchemist. I want him to be there for his payment. Sylvia bows, backing off and runs off back to the barracks. And he goes back to you lot and he sighs and he goes, well, she read my mind.
Do what?
She wants all of us to go on board and have lunch with her and the prince.
Lauren's
So,
still not there,
Did
right?
I
No.
just catch that you want to show our monkey friend to the prince that is attempting to hunt down said monkey friend?
I can't disobey her orders.
Do we need to have a another shock for him in addition to just having the monkey man? Maybe a dragon man?
Um, please, please no. Please only one thing at a time. I don't want another heart attack.
Oh, I need to go get what's his face again?
Mm-hmm. You're the only one that knows where he is. Maybe, not terrorize him by the fact that he's gonna talk to the prince, the crown prince. Warn him beforehand, maybe,
Mm,
or not. We can make this a surprise.
I think it'd be more amusing to
nah.
have it be a surprise.
I agree with the dragon.
Where's the fun in that, though?
I see no fun in any of this.
Well, if we tell him he's gonna go there, he probably won't go there, and we'll probably lose him. All things considered.
Well, her words were that she wants him to be there for his payment.
Mm,
He's getting paid for something.
I mean, he could also be getting paid for the bounty on his head.
My happen's not that cruel. Come on.
I mean, it. How much is the bounty on his head right now?
It didn't say.
Hmm.
I'm a little concerned.
What are we concerned about?
Paul and his bag of chips, and he should just get a bowl.
What?
Bowls are for nerds.
I have no idea what you just said.
I said bowls are for nerds.
No. What
Did you just say
raspberry just said?
ball?
Balls are for men.
I said bowls, like BOWLS.
It is
Like,
Pride Month after
Eat
all.
soup out of a bowl.
I'm just gonna skip.
Let's just get back on topic. How about that?
You're gonna go get Axel, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Go grab the monkey man.
Do you remember
we got
how to
things
get
do.
to Axel?
It was around the back, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Back passage through the
The
Around that
70,000 traps.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely not orphanage. It is plagued out.
Yeah. Definitely not that place. That one. Yep. He goes to Axel. He's chilling.
Hey, are we about ready to poof out of here, run away, screaming with our hands held high?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. I'll transform into my ferret again to hide on him.
All right. You guys get back. It seems like the crew is already going ahead and doing their pack up thing. And
I should say, I'm walking in. I'm gonna grab the ferret, that exact axle, and put it on the one guard guy hands, and like, here, hold this.
Squeak squeak looks up at him, confused.
oh, the guard guy that thought he was a Lauren.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What happened?
Sorry about
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
You should
about it.
watch replay. You're already curious.
I'm very
The guy
curious.
holds the ferret, and he's kind of like, you know, the last time I saw a ferret was all the way in Lale. That place is really cool. It's too bad I can't travel anymore. And he like scratches the ferret under the chin. You're such a cute little creature. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then
Wait,
he
Ferret, you native to Lale?
a lot of smaller creatures and smaller
Oh.
wildlife are related to there. Yeah.
That was mostly just like Fae and whatnot there.
I mean, smaller creatures
Little
are
ones.
related to Fae.
Oh.
The more you know. And he gives you back the ferret. He's like, take good care of him. They're very rare. They're also
Oh, no,
mostly known to be
I just walked-
familiars.
I put it in his arms and just walked off without saying anything. He's like, here, watch this. And just walked away.
Oh. He doesn't know what to do with the ferret.
The ferret doesn't know what to do with him either.
Ferret doesn't know what to do with itself. Where did the ferret even come from? What happened last session?
He's
You're
gonna be
have to
like,
send me the link to the replay, Ada.
I just uploaded it.
Oh, okay.
He takes his ferret and he goes, now what do I do?
Ferret squeaks and looks at the boat, looks back, looks at the boat, looks back at him, looks at the boat.
You wanna be on a boat? I don't have a boat, my friend.
Head. Hangs head.
Is your
Scrambles away
owner
after
on the
a Lauren.
boat?
Jumps off the guard and runs after a Lauren.
Lauren's
What?
not there.
Not a Lauren, sorry, Bren. I get you two mixed up, I apologize.
You.
Bye, little guy. Have fun on the boat.
I run after Bren.
You guys are impossible. So when you guys return, Amelia has already started to gather you guys to get onto the boat. And as you get onto the boat, it's already busy. Grimshell's doing his thing. Calda, Xander's, doing their things. It's as per usual busy. And in front of the captain's door, you see two familiar faces. You see Alexandria and Aloran, who now has some very interesting markings up and down his left arm, shoulders, and up his neck a little bit.
Are they scratch marks?
No.
Do you
I
want
hope
Okay.
that's not contagious.
Do you want to describe them?
Not
Can
like
you?
fully decided on how I want it to look, but I know for certain down the front of his forearm there's what looks to be an arrow going all the way from the tip of his middle knuckle up to the end of his elbow, and around it is like spiraling lines that makes it look like it's in motion essentially, and just kind of flows around. If that makes sense.
His mark
Hello?
grew,
Yes.
essentially.
What the hell, contagious?
You won't know.
Ask Alexandria.
Hey, that's not contagious, is it? It looks rather. Ugh.
It essentially looks like a really fancy tattoo.
She gives you a look up and down, and she goes, "No, but I can make it contagious."
No, I don't think I will.
Oh, come on. It's just a little nibble.
Be clear, she did not actually nibble me.
Not that you can
That
remember.
makes it worse.
What do you mean that I can remember?
The ferret, who's tired of running after Bren, sees Aloran, runs up to Aloran, and tries to climb up him.
Oh, what a little
Oh.
cutie!
Ferret? I haven't seen a ferret in a long time.
Aren't they,
Yeah, no one hold on to that.
they're native to your land, Aloran, aren't they?
Yeah. Still not many of them, though.
They're mostly animal companions to witches and wizards, sometimes sorcerers.
I'm gonna squint my eyes at it. Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
$26.
Even though Axel is a master at going ahead and disguising himself, there's always a few distinct features that he likes to keep. And for this instance, it's his eyes.
Hi, Axel.
I send through the sending stone. Well, hello! How are you? Pick me up, I'm tired, please.
Pick me up. I'm tired. I have small, short, stubby legs.
I'll pick him up and I'll put him on on my shoulder so he can just wrap around my shoulders.
I do that. Shh, I say, I'm hiding.
Hiding from what?
The Mad King?
Mad King? What's the Mad King doing here?
Hunting anything that looks remotely like a monkey man, apparently.
Well, just don't. Well, you're already not looking like a monkey man. Disregard that. We'll say it.
Well, don't look like a monkey man. Oh, wait.
That's precisely what you're doing already.
I'm here. I was hiding. Brent and Brent gave me a safe house to hide in for while we're here. We're about to leave, he said. So I came back, and I'm ready to not be here anymore. Where they want to chop off my head.
Only for one day. Miss a boat one
It's
time.
been 4. Wait, you
Has
missed the boat? They said you were on board.
Oh no, I didn't miss that. Oh shit.
Alexander's just like
I mean, clearly,
looking.
it's obviously the case because I mean you're here now, so clearly. I'm just gonna slouch down.
Alexander's just looking at you too, as it's just complete silence between all of you. And she's like, "Did I miss something?"
Yeah, sorry, you're not in the loop, Alexandria. He points to the sending stone.
Hmm.
But
I feel like y'all are cheating.
what do you mean?
You're having a conversation and I can't be involved.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
We can't. He whispers, well, we can't really let anybody know that the ferret's actually a person now, can we?
I mean,
Squeak, 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 squeak.
And I don't speak animal. I refuse.
The Lauren speak animal?
Can
Says he
he?
wants more soup.
I mean, he did grow up in Lale. I don't know, probably not.
I mean, I
Um,
grew up on a dairy farm. Doesn't mean I can speak bovine.
That's true, that's true.
you speak Sylvan, which is kind of close. But no.
No. It's like a person who speaks like any like romance language can make out a few words from like other romance languages.
Yeah. Um. So after a few minutes of you guys just finding out that Axel is now a ferret, and that Aloran thought he was gone for 1 day and has actually been gone for 4 days.
Working hard or hardly working, am I right?
We won't go there.
What?
Amelia and Scarlet open up the doors to the captain's quarters, and you see a large feast table with all of the decorum of the Dark Isle, except there are banners of silver and purple, with a gold crescent moon in the middle. Licia and Prince Maximilian are already seated. Sorry, Licia. Did I say Amelia? I'm sorry. Licia and Prince Maximilian are already seated. Amelia and Scarlet sit next to Licia. Alexandra also sits with you. And there is a chair empty after everyone sits in their appropriate seating. Axel, are you still with Aloran?
Yes, yes, I am.
So there are 2 empty seats. The seat that Axel would normally sit in, and the seat that is all the way at the very end of the table, adjacent across from Alicia. There is no food. There's just drink at the current moment.
Alcohol? Alcohol drink?
Yes.
No.
That's all Lauren needs.
And the raven that sits on Alicia's chair goes ahead and flies to the chair that is empty.
Can I have Nalia go fly next to it?
Sure. Nalia goes ahead and flies next to it. But to Nalia's surprise, this particular raven turns into a woman. Not just any kind of woman, though. It is a woman in a feathery gown with eyes of pitch black and black feathery hair that
You hear
shifts.
loud bird cursing noises.
Bird, fuck, 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 bird, fuck, furk, furk.
Squaw, 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 squaw.
Um,
Do I recognize this woman?
I haven't even finished her description, so hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry. My apologies.
Her hair is black and feathery that shifts like an oil slick. Her hands are black with sharp claws. She is more like a harpy monster than a human, but human enough to know she isn't an immediate threat. If you want to roll any history, religion, nature checks, now is the time.
I'll roll a nature check to try and identify what she is.
History.
I got
History.
27 on the nature.
Roth is just going to continue.
Wait, do I use my stats or do I need to find a
No, you can use your stats.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the mental capacity of yourself.
Okay.
Alright, so 14 for history, 27 for nature, 25 for history. Ducky, did you want to roll anything?
Roll a history one. All
Nope,
right.
good one. That one's a penis.
I got a 9 for history.
That's weird that it showed up on Roll20 but not on D&D Beyond.
Oh, probably because you clicked the fucking button and not the D&D.
Also, you rolled it for Omnex?
Oh yeah, it's for a different character apparently. Oh wait, no, I have the wrong character sheet open. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
That's
Peter.
why it didn't show up in roll 20. Hold on.
This
It's
motherfucker,
the
I tell you
same
what, man.
it's the same modifier though. So I mean I can roll it again if you want. And I would take it if you let me.
Yeah, I'll let you take that because I have no idea who the fuck Omnex is. He sounds like a
It's from Fox's game.
he sounds like a Decepticon.
There's
Decepticons. Roll
he's
out. Wait,
a
no, that's not what it was.
cyborg.
Roll out.
It's from what?
He's a cyborg in another campaign.
Oh
Um,
yeah, he's totally a Decepticon. Um, so let's see. Your nature check goes ahead and lets you know that this is a unnatural being. This is something that is unholy, should not be walking the earth. History check shows you that this is, except for Bryn, your history check was too low. Shows you that this is a creature of historic value. It is only talked in very few history books, known as the Ravenous Harpy, who was later turned into the Raven Queen. She is a patron for select followers, but she has been missing for quite some time. Let's see. Axel and for Vice. So that is his what you guys know about her. Let me go ahead and continue on. Her voice is very I can't explain this without it sounding really, really weird, so I'm gonna try my best. It sounds like 3 other people are talking.
Oh.
But they're all feminine. And none of them sound the same.
So kind of like Enya, but not harmonious.
Yeah.
Or the Borg. Or any collective consciousness you've ever had the chance to speak with.
Yeah, so one of them sounds soft-spoken, one of them is very loud and boisterous, and then the other one is just very crass. She says, "Let my introduction be after. Someone wishes to use this form temporarily." And a feather storm surrounds her, and her form changes to that of Queen Kana. And as the feathers molt off, Kana smiles and she sits down and she sees you all. She says, "It's so nice to see my friends again. I hope you're doing well. and that you're enjoying this wonderful snowy land. And then she turns her attention to the Crown Prince. When she says, Prince Harry Maximilian the Third, I am Queen Kana Narendlove, Queen of the newly recognized kingdom, Eclipse Eden. My husband Siegfried Narendlove is king of our united land, and I very much look forward to our official trade and future delegations with one another. But please enjoy your time upon the Raven Queen's eminence, and I also hope that you hear out Licia, for she has quite the interesting offer. Then she turns back to all of you and she looks at the fair and she says, I really hope that you'll find the courage to turn into your true self, my friend.
Lauren's like, shh, shh, shh.
Until next time. And the
So,
form molts into old feathers, showing the form before. And the form bows. And she says, Hello, friends. I will introduce myself now, and we can get on with our lovely meeting. I am the patron of our loving captain, Antila, the Third Raven Queen. The ship is my vessel and therefore my realm. Any guest of Lycia is a guest of mine, so feel free to be your true selves here. Avroth, I wish of you. Axel, I wish of you. And with that, she crosses her hands and her legs, and she simply listens.
I'm gonna jump off Alora and scamper to the seat, duck down, and then pop up as me. True me. Not monkey man me, true me.
Lauren's already downed 5 drinks.
Avroth.
Navaroth has just been chilling and drinking during this whole thing.
Are you gonna transform as well?
Yeah.
Oh, and before Kana left, Lauren was like, "It's a pleasure seeing you again. Sorry I left. Sorry I missed you last time." And then she just, like, as she's disappearing.
She heard you.
She's like, wait,
Uh,
Alora, no, I click.
Vice also goes into his true form with a 2-foot tall hat that he conjures up.
Vice just. Alright, I guess if we're showing true forms, just hat. I would also like to mention that Antila calls over Nalia and it just like has Nalia in her hand and it is just like petting Nalia.
Ollie is cool with it.
With everything that transgressed, the prince was overly shocked. Shifted in his drink and just shifted in his seat, took his drink, and just tried to take everything in. Just gulped his drink.
Lauren looks up and he's like, "By the end of this, you're probably gonna need a couple more of those." As he downs yet another drink.
It's a never ending cup. So he's just drinking.
Lauren chugs it all the way empty and lets it refill.
It's like drinking from a hose. It never empties.
Yeah. After
Well-
after like 30 seconds, he puts it down and he goes, "Okay. You have my attention, Lady Licia, and your guests.
Name's Lauren. Pleasure.
Lauren,
I'm Avroth.
Avroth,
The Raven Queen already introduced who I am.
Axel.
Waves sheepishly.
David.
I don't think he uses that name anymore.
David Erickson, I assume.
Once upon a time.
Hmm.
In a land about 16 feet that way, yes.
Oh. I see where this is going. And the short one?
Oh, nice.
Vice.
Yeah, real nice. The short one.
Well, you are rather short.
My apologies.
Did you not see the 2-foot hat? He's tall.
Must
The
2-foot
2
hat
foot.
doesn't compensate for the fact that he's also 2 feet.
The
That
2
makes him
foot
4
hat.
feet.
Yeah, that's still short.
The 2 foot hat definitely makes me seem not taller.
Alicia smiles as she goes ahead and gestures, and all of the food, as usual, appears before everyone. Their favorites this time. As for Lauren, it just happens to be roasted hydra tail and rum.
Yo. Nom 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 nom.
Yo ho ho.
Yo ho, pirate's life for me.
Abra, this is why the rum is always gone.
And she says, now that you are enjoying your lunch with us, there is a tiny little
Maybe.
favor
Little.
that I favor that I want to ask of you. It has to do something with our friend Axel here. And I believe he has a record that is keeping him from visiting here. I want that to be expunged immediately. Mid-bite, the prince just like chokes it down and he just looks at her like, seriously? And she just dead stares at him.
I'm gonna scratch my hair and be like, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but why?
As your payment
And for what?
for helping us. Each and every one of you will go ahead and get your payment separately, but this is Axel's personal payment from me.
Oh.
Helping you? Helping you? What?
Alexandra has already paid you.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, okay.
And we just need to go ahead and get payment for Avroth, which will be his weight in gold probably, and Vice, which will also probably be his weight in gold.
Times like 5. It wouldn't be
Nice.
fair, Averoth getting his weight in gold, than fucking Vice only getting his weight in gold. Like, that's, like, Averoth's like 10 times the size of Vice. Come on.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm calling you massive.
So you see, we have very meticulously thought about our payments. Mine just happens to be easier. The prince kind of just taps his fork on his plate.
Yeah, why is your dad obsessed with me anyway?
You scarred him so much that he doesn't ever want to have a dinner party ever again.
What did you do?
I spiked the punch with polymorph potion for one night?
The
Yes.
same crap you always do. Amazing.
And now he refuses to have parties ever. They're banned across the country.
I'm surprised he even remembers that there was so much alcohol.
I still remember whenever you spiked that bar when we first met.
Yeah, but you
Um,
didn't drink that much. And plus, I mean, you could drink an ocean of booze and be fine.
True. As he continues to just chug his rum.
True, he says out the side of his mouth while he continues to drink a literal ocean of rum.
when you go ahead and think about how, I was conceived, I don't want to hear that story again.
What does your
What?
conception have anything to do with this conversation?
I don't want to tell you.
I'm kind of curious. You should tell me.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'm kind of curious how this all correlates.
Clearly you're drunk if your brain's not working it out, and I have. That's not supposed to be possible.
Huh?
I think you fucked it up.
Yeah, I think I must have fucked it up.
What?
Because a lot of weird shit happened that night. And therefore you have been wanted ever since.
What happened? It wasn't even supposed to be that strong.
You did something interesting, that's for sure.
Clearly, you are even more powerful than you even realized.
Apparently, according to the official documentation, is that everyone went animal instinctually crazy.
I'm gonna curse under my breath. Weech ass. I mean, well, whoops. Sorry about that. That's not what was supposed to happen.
I mean, I
But
have
also,
absolutely no qualms with you, but my dad still wants you.
Well, someone
why
of your
does he want
standing
me
can
alive? Does he want to torment me himself?
I think he just wants to ask you a question.
Maybe he wants you to do it again.
Tell you.
Honestly, probably. He just keeps on telling me that, if I ever get my hands on him again, I'm going to... And then he mutters and walks away.
Tell you what. I'm willing to see him if he comes here. I feel safe here. If
I can
it is
arrange...
permissible by our captain here, Alicia. If that is acceptable to you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hold on. Oh, no, it's someone else's computer.
What happened?
Someone's computer was ringing.
Oh.
Alicia thinks about it as she goes, can someone fly over there and get him?
I mean, I could always try out my my own methods for getting out if need be. I could go with you, Axel. I don't think that the king would appreciate me flying over there to get him.
Yeah, I've never seen a dragon before, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard
I feel
them
like that would be rather
in
menacing.
myths and...
You just want to see a dragon, don't you?
He's not a dragon. He's a dragon born. Get your terminology right.
Yes, but he turns into the remarkable resemblance of a dragon.
Yes, true, but don't call him a dragon. It's insulting.
Is it insulting?
I
don't
wasn't
know. Is it
calling him a dragon. I was saying she wants to see a dragon and have the dragonborn transform into the likeness of a dragon.
Well, our
I
child
mean-
cause problems on purpose.
I mean, maybe if the prince rode a dragon to get his father.
That could be somewhat arranged. I would simply need to get a saddle that will work for my
You already have one.
You already have one.
mount. I have a saddle that will work for me, not for my mount.
You have a mount? Aren't you a
Well-
mount already?
You are the mount.
Uh, Let's just say
Hold on. Real quick. Can your mount carry 2 people?
I don't know. I
Mount?
don't think it says anywhere.
What mount?
What's
I would
its
imagine that if they are not armored, I would imagine so.
what's its carrying capacity? Did I send you its stat block?
You did. It has a strength of 16.
Did we pin it? Did I pin it? I'm gonna
I can
I'm gonna,
send it to you, Nessa.
I'm gonna pin it.
Mount.
I would need a magical saddle in order to ride it, which is why I haven't bothered summoning it so far.
You can just summon a
You
mount?
know, that's probably what we'll make for you then. No, only one person can. I mean, he can carry somebody, but that wouldn't be very comfortable for the king.
Mm.
Why don't you just turn into a dragon and go procure him?
Again, I don't think that would be particularly comfortable for the king, and I can also only transform once per day. Also, it's not exactly a positive transformation after the fact. I always feel a little bit stressed out after.
Alexandria goes ahead and Alexandria just goes ahead and gets up and she says, "Fine, I'll be right back. It's not like I like doing this anyways." And she goes ahead and walks out the door, and you hear a loud boom.
Ooh.
And then you hear a loud boom back. Boom. And the door opens, and there's a king in her hands, and he is fussing, bussing, and bitching.
Is Grimshaw in the room?
No.
Oh.
But he's in the background.
Do we hear him cursing?
Yes.
Silence, you dumbass.
Always going off and doing dumb shit like this without letting me know. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not Grimshaw.
She goes ahead and sits him in her seat. And she's just like, "Is this the guy? This is the king, right?" The prince just goes, yeah, that's the king."
Hello, Sir Mad King. How do you do?
I blanch and stare at Lauren.
The king is just like, "I don't understand. Where am I? Who are these strange people?" And he looks around and he sees his son. He's like, "Son, are these the people that you are meeting with? What is everybody doing here?" And he looks around and he sees Axel and he goes, "You! What are you doing here? Is this another dream of mine? Am I dreaming?"
Lord walks up to him, slaps him, is like, "Does it feel like you're dreaming?"
"I was just hit. No one hits the king!"
Does it look like I care? Shut up. Listen.
Well, that's one way to get his attention.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Lauren's like, I do not care if you're royalty.
The prince is
Axel's
just sitting there like,
Axel is just stifling some chuckles, some laughter. And I thought I was gonna fuck this up.
the prince is just sitting there, hands on his head, like, I don't want to be here right now. I just want to go home and take a nap.
Does the king say anything else to Lauren after he says, "Does it look like I care? Shut up. Listen."
No, he just shuts up and he's like,
He pouts.
yeah, he's like pouting. Like, I was hit. I don't like it.
Uh, your son said you wanted to ask me a question, and I said I would answer if you could meet me here, and then poof, you were here. Hi. Sorry about the whole trauma thing. But also, kinda not.
This is all your fault.
I get that a lot.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
You have any more of those polyjuice potions?
Yes.
And can I get one for my wife?
Bruh?
Do you have an alchemist in your employ?
Lauren audibly goes, bruh?
No, alchemy's illegal.
Well, you could change that, and then I could teach you how to make it yourself.
He's above the law anyway. He doesn't have to change shit.
I mean, but if he makes it legal and then makes it so only licensed people can do it, lets the alchemist guild in, he could tax them.
No, only I want to have the animal's ability.
Well, that's rather greedy, don't you think?
Well, yeah. How do you think my son was born?
You're a freak.
I think there's
mean-
I think there's a name for these people.
You're an
Bestiality?
actual freak. Like, you are a literal freak.
Right.
Can I kill him?
No.
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 Lauren,
No.
Aren't you a half elf?
Lauren in the room is
Wait,
like,
wait,
can
wait.
I
Aren't
kill
you a
him?
half elf?
No, he's a full elf.
No, Axel is a
Lauren's a
half
what
elf.
Yes, I can make you more in more controlled ways.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no, no,
we can
no, no.
discuss the details. Shall we? Do you have a place we can chat? I
Alicia,
would rather not scar Maximilian III further.
Alicia gestures behind her and she says, use my personal quarters, because honestly, I don't want to hear about it either.
I don't think anybody here does.
Are y'all sure I can't kill him?
I mean, technically you
The
could, but
prince
but
goes, he'll die of natural causes. Hopefully
Can I
of
speed
a
that
heart
along?
attack.
Can I speed that along?
Nope.
I could probably induce a heart attack.
I'm gonna send along my sending stone so no one else but Lauren hears. I think what I'm gonna help him with will help with that quite enough. Thank you.
Lauren rolls his eyes.
Right, I'm gonna go talk to the king and set him up with some stuff
Awesome.
and give him my contact of where he can get more at my alchemy shop.
He takes your stuff.
Cool.
And the
Lauren
rest of
looks
you
over
have
at
a
the
great
prince.
dinner, and then he
Oh,
goes ahead and expunges your record.
Cool.
Lauren
The
looks
king,
over.
the king leaves with a chest that clinks ever so lightly as he carries it away.
Lauren looks
Amazing.
over at the prince and he's like, "Well, at least you're normal."
He shrugs and he goes, I mean, when he dies, I get a kingdom.
Yeah, you do, I suppose. Have fun with that. Being a king
Of
sounds like it sucks.
a bunch of racist people.
An inheritance of a whole bunch of weird, kinky.
Congratulations, you inhabited the.
Inherited.
You inherited the South.
Yeah, what is the king? What does the king think about getting slapped by an elf?
It's very. He doesn't like any of this.
But
He's slightly aroused.
But he's willing to let it go because we gave him magic furry Viagra.
Yep.
How does he feel like? How does he feel about that same elf being like, "Can I kill him?"
Nope. He almost ordered his guards to behead you, and then realized he doesn't have any guards here.
Why did we go down this route? How did we end up on this route? Can we go back in time and undo this?
Why?
I feel like Raspberry, you had a major influence on this.
I like to imagine Lauren's now gonna be wanted in Denmark because of this.
I think the
Well,
king might
we
be
just
too
went
busy
from
to put out.
well, we just went from one person being unwanted to another person being wanted. Congratulations, guys. You fucked up.
Lauren does not care.
You can't hunt in Denmark anymore.
Not if he looks like a Lauren.
What? What did
I'm
you just
sure
tell me?
Lauren. I'm sure Lauren can get a pardon once the king dies, anyways.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
good luck with that.
He and the prince seem like they're pretty cool.
Yeah, the prince is like, uh, no.
No, what?
I don't want anything to do with him anymore.
Prince is like, thank you for slapping him. Actually,
I hate him so much.
so the prince isn't racist.
No.
He's just chilling.
Yeah. He thinks that racism is weird.
You
It
have
is
to
weird.
understand the circumstances of his
Birth.
life.
Her.
Also, you have to understand, oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna go into that.
Please don't.
Understand? Okay. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's not fall into the giant pit we just skirted around.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. That seems like a great idea. Anyways, moving on. So, the last part of this meeting is that, Alexandra will go ahead and be the cleric, the she'll be staying back. That's why she came here in the first place, to go ahead and make sure that all of the paperwork will be ready for when the queen comes and visits. And she's also going to be constructing a new embassy here. Whatever you call that person. An
Diplomat. Envoy,
Diplomat?
yes.
That person.
The queen.
The
You
queen
know the way.
My queen.
is the queen.
What?
Before this lunch is over, is there any questions or concerns that you would like to share with the prince or Alicia?
Yo, Prince, can I get a pardon once your dad dies?
Yeah. Sure.
Can we never speak of your father again?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not even gonna pass the name on. No, I have to actually pass the name on. but like, um,
Well, if you ever want help with the nobility, let me know.
If you ever need a hunter, let me know.
If
Yeah,
you ever
help with
need
the
a dragon,
nobility.
Help with
Put my
nobility.
head down on the table.
Oh.
For fuck's
no,
sake.
I don't know. I've never hunted a noble before.
you've never hunted a what?
A noble.
You're not going to.
Lauren just says that after what Axel said.
You're not gonna hunt a noble,
Why not?
'cause it's illegal.
He hunted cultists.
No, it's not allowed. So after you go ahead and meet with the prince and all of that shenanigans goes ahead and happens,
Lauren only agrees to laws because it's more convenient that way. The only thing that keeps him on track is his own moral compass.
God damn it. Uh, so the prince goes ahead and goes, the prince and the king go back to his convoy. Lycia and the Raven Queen go ahead and go back to their quarters. Alexandria says her goodbyes to all of you and is off to stay here in this lovely country. And you guys are to stay here on the boat because in the morning, early in the morning, you guys are to set sail.
About
Because in 3 days you'll be seeing the ash-filled skies of the territories of Dayren. And the reason why I wanted you guys to go ahead and stay on here is because there's a new map.
Lauren is so excited to get on today.
Oh, so this is why you swapped to the other map and not to this.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
What
You
time?
used the resources I gave you. Or that resource I gave you.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much. It helped a lot.
Welcome.
Oh, that is so pretty and shiny.
It is. I love that map making site. It's really, really nice.
I
So
like that serpent in the water is like, "Arr, there be treasure."
Arr, there be treasure.
so there's a few places that I would like to point out that have been renamed and or properly named. So we know that Denmark has been split into two. One side of it is actually occupied for Denmark, and then there are the far plains where the orcs have taken hold of. At one point, it was the United Kingdom, and now it is not. Eclipse Eden is actually a recognized country now.
It's not
Eclipse,
just the Dark Isle.
yes. Tavane and Northern Barons have been officially split.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that happened, wasn't it?
Yep. Varen is no longer the name. It is now called Tavane.
I'm talking about the whole time. Every time you tried to say Varen, it came out to Vane.
Yeah. Magically, it's been autocorrected. Interestingly enough. The College of Ashen has their two islands that have been bridged by the tower. And the Aquan Kingdom has their small island called Pirate Island. Because most of their land, most of their quote unquote land is underwater.
They own the ocean.
Is this the
Valehaven,
part where Ada makes a full interactive map, like Waterdeep?
oh no.
Name every single street, every single building.
Absolutely not. But I did make a changed version of Varen.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Tavane. Tavane has been updated.
And Tavane has also released the Northern Barons, apparently, because they had claimed the whole thing. I hadn't realized that.
Yeah.
At one point they did. Varen had claimed the whole thing. Had claimed the whole continent as their own. But Tavane had decided that it was best that they go ahead and deal with their own conflicts.
Yeah. It's fair enough. Seems like the Northern Baron was just causing them more problems than anything, anyways.
Yeah, especially with the Aarakocra.
Yes. So they decided it was best that they deal with their own geopolitical bullshit. And that we keep with ours. So this should be hopefully geo accurate. The only thing that isn't really accurate and that I couldn't really put in is the area by Helen is supposed to be swampy. There really isn't a swamp texture.
Not without the subscription. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot completely about that.
No, it's fine.
So this is why you wanted the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need stripper money. And our next destination next week will be the mountainous territory of Deren.
Exciting.
No.
Which
Is
I
that
had
all
to
for today?
do sideways. That is all. Darren unfortunately had to be sideways.
Still looks good.
Mm. I
So
just
the
see
top
Mount
is over
Thor.
here, I think? Or is it over here?
Huh?
Which side is north?
The
You can see the compass.
I will talk to you guys later because I need to get going.
Okay.
Peace
I
out.
just see. Peace out. Thanks.
Tell him I
Bye.
said
Yeah.
hi.
Ada, I don't know if you've also heard of this, but there's a product on Steam for generating dungeons.
There's also free ones on the internet.
Yeah, but
Done.
this one's really cool.
Dungeon
It-
Painter.
What was it called?
This one also has a way to paint or to make dungeons as well.
I want to know what this resource is. Can someone link me to it?
I will. It is called Incarnate.
Dungeon Alchemist. It's an AI dungeon maker that makes 3D dungeons. I'll post it at Campfire. It's expensive, but the fucking maps it makes are insanely cool.
So are there any questions, concerns, comments before we go ahead and end today's session?
Just one
9
comment.
plus 10.
Anyone?
What's that?
Mount Thorin.
Yes.
Thorin.
Yes.
I'm curious. I wonder if we'll have any encounter with that individual. I doubt it.
With the character Thorin or
Yeah.
so no, this particular Thorin was created before Adam made Thorin.
Okay. Cool. So we don't have a Zergling Dragonborn. That's good to know.
Yeah. Thorin. For anybody that doesn't remember,
I know
I'm
who
here for
Thorin
it.
was.
huh? Okay, who's Thorin? Anybody know who Thorin is?
Thorin was in Paul's campaign.
You know what's crazy is that Connor's character in Fox's campaign, his name is Thorin.
It's a very
Are we
common.
going to be running into a Tabaxi, or perhaps 3 Tabaxi? Oh shoot, what was the
4 Tabaxi.
4?
Dark Elf. It was 4.
Oh, okay, four
Tabaxi.
little Tabaxi kittens, Tabaxi dark elf kittens.
Maybe. No, Thorin is the king of Dayren.
Mm.
And if
Oh
I
yeah, that's right.
if I remember correctly, let's see. No, Thorin was the old king. Was the first king of Dayren, and Tanis was the first queen. Ragni is the king currently, and Lauren is the current queen. But Thorin was a demigod. He was one of the children of the gods. I shouldn't tell you this. You didn't hear that from me.